Are we live? I never
That was t-shirt.
What? Yes, two.
Have a white t-shirt.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I got it.
I kind of love it. As you should.
I'm just asking where the rest of the class is.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's Scott.
They took your You have your name tag on? Good.
He doesn't like to stay, but I got you.
You want tape?
It'll be fine. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. 30 seconds.
What happened? Why are you laughing?
Oh, I've got the black one.
Still left out.
Oh my
Like a
god.
paper thin paper.
Oh, yeah?
So now it's
Not live.
I wasn't gonna wear that.
I call to order the October 31st meeting of the Student Government Association. We are live streaming and recorded. This mic hates me. Please read your agendas aloud with roll call.
Oh, sorry. Caitlin Egan.
Here.
Timothy Allen. Isabella Patel.
Here.
Scott Dwan. Here. Nick Colombo. Here. Anderson Dallaire.
Here.
Gage Blandville.
Here.
Justin Walls.
Here.
Crystal Mills.
Here.
Naomi Brito.
Here.
Travis McLaughlin.
Here.
Patty Soa.
Here.
Benjamin Burnham.
Here.
Jaquela Leary. Ariane Baker. Abby Glashan.
Here.
Desiree Brown.
Here.
Hayden Morales.
Here.
Haley Kane.
Here.
Isabel Moniz.
Here.
James McDonald.
Here.
Lois Black.
Here.
Savannah Souza.
Here.
Miles Jordan. Gavin Fazio.
Here.
Jacob Constant.
Here.
Austin Morgan.
Here.
Brendan Rita.
Here.
Maggie Roberts.
Here.
Daniel Lyons.
Here.
Liam Connor.
Here.
Angela Hayes.
Here.
Chris Pura.
Here.
Are there any corrections to the minutes from October 24th? Seeing none. Minutes approved.
And now for your president's report, Nicholas Smith.
Hello, everyone. Okay, before I begin, I'm going to start on kind of a serious note. I wanted to speak to you all on behalf of something that happened this weekend. This is a challenging matter to discuss, so if you want to step out of the room or need a second at any point, I invite you to feel comfortable doing so, and I'll allow you to leave the room now if you need it. Okay. I'm sure as you all know, we unfortunately lost a student over the weekend. This is a ripple that we are feeling through our whole community, and I wanted to process it with all of you for a second. First and foremost, this is always a challenging topic to mention, so I want to do so respectfully and as delicately as we can. It is always hard when we lose a member of our community, so I want to remind you all that there are people here for you to talk to, listen to, or process with you if you need anything. Please give yourself some time to focus on what you need to, and make sure you are being kind to yourself. On behalf of SGA, I would like to share our deepest condolences to anyone who this may have affected. We are all here for you. Also, there are campus resources like the Interfaith Center, the Counseling Center, the Tell Us Health app through the Counseling Center, or even a trusted faculty member, staff member to reach out, or even your friends and roommates. If you need help getting connected with these sources, please don't hesitate to reach out to me or anyone in this room you may trust, and we can connect you where you need to go. I would also like you to join me in a moment of silence, which we are doing right now. Thank you. For the rest of my report, we are going to the Thunderbirds game on November 17th at 6:15 p.m. We are going to be taking a bus. This will be our Senate bonding trip this year, so I encourage you all to sit with people you typically don't sit next to, and just enjoy the night. Something else I wanted to mention is that the open forum is this Thursday in the NPR in University Hall. Again, our open forum is Thursday, November 2nd at 6 p.m. in the NPR room. We'll have light refreshments, desserts, fruits, cheese, snacks, and crackers. So please make sure to tell everyone from your friends, roommates, and professors about this event. So we can make sure there are as many people there as we can get. SGA hosting an open forum is a big event, so please make sure to represent us in all of your amazing fashion. Being that you are all SGA members, you must attend the open forum. Please make sure to be there and make sure to look to ask as good questions as I know you can. You all have great thoughts and ideas that we get to share every week on Tuesdays, so this is your time to mention these ideas to others you may have not before. The turkey drive is happening starting next week. Actually, I think it's currently started.
Tomorrow.
The turkey drive is starting tomorrow, November 1st. The turkey drive is an annual drive we do. We collect money around campus, and the money gets donated to families, and then the money gets donated in terms of food to families. Last year we fed over 100 families in the Western Mass area. The turkey drive is a really big deal. We like to do it every year. We like to help out. That being said, we need your guys' help. Typically, we go around to dorm halls and academic buildings, and we ask for money from professors, faculty, staff, students. These are brought back to SGA every day, and that helps build their collection. We have a sign-up sheet that you guys can sign up with after the meeting. The sign-up sheet is for different buildings or areas that you can help collect money on. Each executive member has also been assigned a building that we have to collect money on as well, so you can team up with us. And then we are also doing tabling in the DC, which is a new format we're doing for the turkey drive. The tabling will also be to collect money for the turkey drive, as well as the turkey trot this weekend, which has already collected over $300 as it must know. So let's keep that growing. Let's keep feeding families. It's a great event. We need your help though, so I appreciate all of you for signing up at the meeting. Secondly, we have whoopie pies for you guys. So in the back of the room, there are whoopie pies. If you guys want to get up and get them at a respectful time, by all means, I ask you to do so. We don't want to keep them, so I encourage you guys to eat them. They are very graciously given to us. I think they're orange, so I believe they're pumpkin flavored?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Yay. Sorry, I didn't write this down, so these are just off the cuff. But yeah, whoopie pies, make sure to grab one on your way out, or you can grab one during the meeting. Besides that, lastly, I like all the costumes in the crowd. I think you all look great. Thanks for dressing up. Happy Halloween. Fun fact, the next SGA meeting in which Halloween will fall on, if we keep our Tuesday schedule, will be Tuesday, October 31st, 2028.
Wow.
Hopefully I'll be out of grad school. Yeah. That's all I have for today.
Are there any questions, comments, or concerns for Nicholas? Seeing none. Thank you, Nicholas.
Make sure to remove my Vice Snow. Board of Trustees report, Dana Courier.
All right, good evening. Continued progress is being made in the project I'm working on to centralize student job postings on our campus. The Career Center has been reviewing the feasibility of posting student jobs via Handshake, the platform that we use to advertise internships and full-time opportunities to our students. This review will include an assessment of whether individual departments can be created on the platform and post their student jobs, both work study and trust fund positions, from their department pages on Handshake. I'll be meeting with Junior Delgado, Director of the Career Center, tomorrow to discuss their progress and our next steps. These next steps are likely to include getting buy-in from Cabinet and the Student Affairs Committee, along with the development of a timeline for implementation. The rollout will not be as easy as flicking a light switch. Training for employees will be needed, effective marketing will be essential for student knowledge, and templates for job postings will need to be developed to create a consistent language across job postings. If you have any questions or comments concerning this project, please let me know at the end of this report. Finally, as has been mentioned in previous meetings, I'm working alongside Vice President of Student Life, Jack Linden, Vice President for Academic Life, Sarah Harrington, along with our advisors to draft a common hour policy for the campus that will codify expectations, scheduling procedures, and underlying principles for common hours. The hope is that the campus will have at least 2 common hours, one for general use of the campus community, which will serve as an opportunity for extracurricular and co-curricular programming, academic support, and much more, and another that will serve exclusively for governance committees and other committees to meet, as is current practice. At this time, a draft policy has been developed and is being reviewed internally. Once we finalize our policy, we'll give the Executive Council and all of you the opportunity to review it and vote on endorsing it prior to its submission to governance, where faculty, staff, and students will have the final say on whether it is accepted. We will also seek to gather letters of support from key stakeholders. Should you have any questions, please let me know.
Are there any questions, comments, or concerns for our favorite peanut butter sandwich? Dan, here we go. Seeing none, thank you, Dan. Vice President's report, Student Life, Jack Linden.
Good evening, everyone, and happy Halloween. Last Friday, I met with Chris from Res Life, and we discussed the open forum and general Res Life updates. First thing we talked about is the survey they put out about bathroom walks. I was told that on the first day they got 130 responses, so that's a good sign showing students are engaged. The changes they were to be made will be made in the spring semester. The walks have been an issue in past years, but are being worse this year, I've been told, with the problems and how frequently they're not working. Card readers, as they age, they become harder to fix and get parts for as old models are phased out and new ones are made. I lost where it was. The top 2 options and responses from the survey were that keep them locked or allow anyone to swipe into their selected gender in any building. I asked about shower stalls for like stall doors for the showers in Courtney, and as an idea I'm going to bring up in our next meeting as well. The idea could also be different, so buildings like Davis and Dickinson could be locked or unlocked, and Courtney could stay locked, depending locked by gender designation. So it doesn't have to be the same for each building. It could be whatever works best for that building's population. For the open forum, we should all attend and give feedback to Res Life on our thoughts on this and the presentation they're going to give. It's important to go as SGA is holding this event. Last Res Life update I have is that spring intent process forms are out, so I'll fill that out. And if you plan to stay over Thanksgiving break, you need to fill out a form so that they can know who's here over the break. So they said to tell Senate to share that with everyone they know. And then the last thing I have is, well, second last thing, is a few cars were broken into South Lot this week. Public safety want everyone to know that they are increasing patrols at South Lot and have notified the people whose cars were affected. And then the last thing I have is my office hours with VP Hearn that we're supposed to be holding on Tuesday, November 2nd, are being moved to next week because the thought is if we hold office hours that morning, people might confuse that with the open forum. So we're going to pick a date for probably next week. That's all.
Are there any questions, comments, or concerns for Jacqueline and Dan Curry?
Hi, Jack. I'm not surprised by the results of the survey. My only concern is if we're going to have different policies by residence hall. I think we should have it consistent across residence halls. It doesn't really make sense to have it different by res hall.
The idea behind having it different for different buildings is kind of like for the Courtney situation where the showers are like curtains and not stall doors. That way people would feel, safer having it locked. So it was just one idea to try to come up with a solution.
Chris Barrow?
Hi, I was just wondering if you know what is going on with the mold on the fourth floor of the stacks in Ely?
I do not, but I'll reach out and let you know.
Okay, Megan.
Hi, Jack. I was just wondering in your conversation about making the residence halls different, if that would be like a yearly thing based on like new residents coming in and out, or if it's just going to be like a flat, this is what Courtney Hall will be for the time being.
That's a good question. We didn't discuss if it would change year to year, so I'll also reach out and get back to you on that.
Any further? Seeing none. Thank you, Jack. Vice President for Academic Life, Sarah Harrington.
Thanks, everyone. Happy Halloween. The advisory committee for academic planning met on Thursday, October 26th at 8:50 a.m. We continued reviewing the themes, considering where we could provide info, add, or remove. These themes are the frameworks for where we're going to start when we begin the strategic plan. So that's why we're spending like a lot of time on it. And that's why I keep kind of saying the same thing with every report about it. For the turkey drive, I'll be doing Parenzo. So if you'd like to join me, I'll be walking around this Thursday, November 2nd, starting at 11. Kind of just seeing how long. And then I'll go until the whole building's done. And then Tuesday, November 7th at 11 as well. And then I'm going to be doing the apartments this Sunday, November 5th at 4 p.m. If anyone wants to join me on that too, you can sign up. If you need me, my office hours are Tuesdays and Thursdays, 11 to 12:30, and Friday from 12:30 to 1:30. My email is vpacademiclife@sga.westfield.ma.edu.
Are there any questions, comments, or concerns for Sarah Harrington? Seeing none. Thank you, Sarah. Vice President for Student Equity, Joseph Benin.
Good evening, everyone. It is great to see so many of you wearing costumes today. I love it. Okay. Yesterday, some members of the Interfaith Chaplains Council and I met with students enrolled in a geography, planning, and sustainability course to discuss hunger, food insecurity, and poverty. We began with an activity that was sort of a relay race on life. Participants were given a slip detailing their lived experiences for the purpose of the activity. Participants began the relay, some walked, some ran, some had to walk on one leg, and others no. At the end of the relay, they were to pick up resources, i.e. or e.g. Basic necessities, a college education, a house, money, etc. Obviously all problems. We then discussed some disparities experienced while participating in activity. One of the more notable points made during this discussion was the topic of invisibility associated with marginality. Furthermore, invisibility associated with disparity. For those of you who don't know, I hope you all do know, because we give resources out to people. The Commons Goods Food Pantry is at the Second Congregational Church, adjacent to Commuter Lot. It runs Tuesdays and Wednesdays from 12 to 4 p.m. And you can book an appointment via email at commonsgoods@westfield.edu. If you have any questions. Furthermore, I will be meeting with the Interfaith Chaplains Council tomorrow at 9 a.m. I will also be meeting with the Interfaith Advisory Council on Monday, November 6th at 4 p.m. If you have any questions that you'd like me to bring up or anything you want me to discuss during these meetings, please feel free to let me know after my report. Additionally, in honor of the turkey drive, I will be in Newhall at 11:30 Tuesday, November 7th. So if you want to help me, please sign up. So please feel free to reach out to me via email at vpequity.sga@westfield.ma.edu or during my office hours on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11:30 to 1:30. As always, I will leave you with a quote. Father Savage Warren shared with me yesterday that his mother would always tell him to remember where he came from, and that in that same vein, to cook for not just himself, but to leave a plate for the unknown guest. Thank you.
Are there any questions, comments, or concerns for Joseph Bonilla? Seeing none, thank you, Joseph. Vice President's report, publicity, Elizabeth Mercer.
Hello, happy Halloween. I hope everyone had a fun weekend and congratulations to the people who went to NACA. The events that are happening today is Bubble Tea in University Hall, Halloween costume party at 8 in Dickinson, and Treats in New Hall at 9 at the front desk. Tomorrow Lafayette is hosting Dia de los Yep. with face painting, music, and food. On Thursday, the Interfaith Center is holding spirituality in nature at 12:30 in the meditation garden. The open forum is this Thursday at 6 in University Hall multi-purpose room. The class of 2025 is holding the Aloha dance this Friday at 8 in Scanlon Hall. The turkey trot is this Saturday at 10. Also, this week's this month's Senator of the Month goes to someone who goes above and beyond each meetings, asks what she can do to help out more, is an active leader on campus as she does tour guides and is a member of the social work association. She does an amazing job fundraising last week in the DC. Her inviting personality and willingness to serve the community is exactly what it takes to make a phenomenal leader. Thank you for all you do, Isabella Moniz.
Congratulations. Are there any questions, comments, or concerns for Elizabeth Mercer? Seeing none, thank you, Elizabeth. Executive Secretary report, Adam Carpenter.
So, kind of be off the cuff here. Happy Halloween, everyone. Keep this up. I can see all of your smiling faces. But I wanted to thank everyone for their attendance at Sender training this past Friday. It was a much improved attendance, and I think that a lot of people got a lot out of it. And I would also like to thank Sarah Harrington for being my helper in Nick's absence. She very much made me happy when she provided me with a teacher stick to be able to point at things. I felt like a real teacher for a little bit. It was very productive, as I said, and I'm glad everyone attended. And secondly, for the turkey drive, the time that I will be there is I will be collecting in Courtney Hall, which is where I'm an RA, from 11 to whenever I finish on Tuesday, I believe the 7th, which is next Tuesday, and Friday the 10th at, sorry, I'm very easily confused. And it will be Friday the 10th at 3 p.m. So kind of like mixing it up at the times, and I'll be tabling in the DC on Thursday at 11. And that is all I have. And it's fine, Jacob.
Are there any questions, comments, or concerns for Adam Carpenter? Seeing none, thank you, Adam. I was trying to make an elephant in the room joke, because I thought it was time to ring. I couldn't think of one. Junior class, Nicholas Palumbo.
Aloha, everyone. Aloha Junior Year is taking place this Friday, November 3rd from 8 to 11 at Scanlon Banquet Hall. It's our halfway there move out to celebrate the achievements from our first 2 years here at school and what we look forward to for the time we have left. We will be handing out ladies at the entrance to symbolize our friendships we made along the way and how we hope to continue them. We'll also be having a bunch of games consisting of cornhole, spike ball, and can jam. We'll also have snacks along with a limbo contest around 9:30 where the winner will get a prize. So put on your tropical attire and we hope to see you November 3rd from 8 to 11 to have some fun. And also, happy Taco Tuesday.
Are there any questions, comments, or concerns for Nicholas Colombo? Katie Egan.
Hi Nick, I'm so glad that you guys are doing a halfway there event. For everyone who doesn't know, we started the halfway there event last year, hoping for it to become a tradition for the sophomore class, rising into junior year. So sophomores and first years, keep that in mind as you're coming up. That's the tradition that we really want to keep going. So good job on yours.
Thank you.
Any further? Seeing none, thank you, Nicholas. I don't want to say your full name. Sophomore class, Daniel Lyons.
All right, hello everyone. My name is Daniel Lyons. I am the Vice President of the Class Council of 2026. And so I'll be just going over what the Class Council has accomplished within the last couple of weeks. So on October 26th, we held a 50-50 raffle outside the SGA room. And while we think that we were relatively successful, we think that we could do better. So therefore, we'll be conducting another raffle this week in the DC. And the start time is currently pending and will be announced soon on our Instagram. We are also currently working on a week-long event from November 27th to December 1st. This week-long event will be focused on kindness and giving back to the community. We will be hosting a different event each day to get everyone into the spirit. Some of the ideas that we've come up with is playing movies centered around kindness in the DC, as well as writing notes to professors, students, and staff, as well as some other ideas that we're still considering. Another big idea that we're thinking of is having donations where students can donate clothes or canned goods. We're still looking for a place where we can donate those, but we would like to keep it local to Westfield. And something interesting for these donations is we're thinking of having a point system where for the entire Westfield State community, we would divide everyone by res halls and also commuters. And we would have bins in the commuter lounge and also the residential halls, and we'll count each donation as a point. And just for equity purposes, we would probably do it by points per person, because obviously commuter is going to be a lot larger than one residence hall. So we're still working out the ideas for that, but we hope to implement it. We think it would be very successful. Finally, we are also working on getting a new advisor, as one of ours has had to resign due to her having a busy schedule and not being able to commit to the meetings. This resignation was amicable and we wish them well. And we will be looking for new candidates for our open advisor position, those that have been recommended by the class council. And we should have a new advisor within the next couple of weeks. And that is all I have.
Are there any questions, comments, or concerns for Daniel Lyons? Sarah Harrington.
Congrats on your first report.
Thank you.
This is just a point of information. We're doing it tomorrow from 12 to 1:30 in DC.
The 50-50 raffle.
Any further? Seeing none, thanks, Dan. Is there any new business? Announcements? Dan Courier?
I actually remember to do it at the right time this time. But we do have, I want you all to mark your calendars for next Wednesday. You may have seen the posters go around in an email from the provost's office. We are having the president and CEO of Westfield Bank come to the campus on Wednesday, November 8th at 4:30 p.m. in the Loman Living Room at Scanlon Hall. He'll be discussing his career, financing, and also the economic outlook of the Pioneer Valley. So we highly encourage you to attend, as this is a very good opportunity for you.
Nicholas Smith.
Whoa, in part of this weekend, we have Owls Give Back, which is an event I've been working on. Owls Give Back on Friday is the note cardathon, where we're writing thank you cards to maintainers and faculty members. That includes the maintainers and rest halls. We're also going to be writing cards to the DC workers. We're going to provide food for you. We're going to follow with the Stella plush. It's recommended that you give the plush to someone you care about. If you want to donate it, I'm going to be donating it to the YWMCA, which is the YMCA that focuses on women, and specifically those that bring children of sexual assault, victimization, and violence. So we're going to give those away. Saturday is the turkey trot, which we're following a little party after, and we're also doing housing insecure gift bags to give away to housing insecure individuals in the community, and then Sunday we're gonna do a relaxation station. So we're gonna be giving back to all of you owls and all you do on campus. Jacob Hobson.
Anybody wondering? The phone call was from my mom.
Chris Carroll.
The History Club is watching the National Treasure next Thursday, November 8th at 4. So if you want to learn how to seal the Declaration of Independence, please watch that.
Haley Kane.
Hi everyone, first I just want to say thank you to all for your help for the turkey drive. I love that we all do this, so your help is greatly appreciated. I will be tabling at the DC with Nick next Tuesday from 7 to 8, so if you'd like to join us, that would be great. And then also next Thursday, November 9th from 2 to 4 with Jack. And if you ever have any questions about the turkey drive, just please either let me know or one of the exec board members. We've pretty much done this last year too, so just let us know. Thank you.
Laura Guevara.
Hi everyone, just a reminder that we have lovely whoopie pies today from Jack's Family Business, Joey's Deli. So
Woo!
Yes, that's lovely. Just a little reminder. And then on your way out, you'll also see a sign up for the turkey drive. So I know some exec members and Haley was sharing the times that they'll be going around, but it's all written down. You'll be matched with a senator already, so it won't just be you. And you'll just stop here, and I'll give you the envelope to go around and ask for donations to support our local Salvation Army. It's who we supported last year as well. So again, please fill out a time that you're available to do so. There's more people in the room than there are spots, so if just a handful of you can help out, that would be great. It's a great way to get involved and let people also know who you are on campus and the role that you hold on SGA. And then also just a little note, on Thursday, November 2nd from 9:30 to 9:45, our police department on campus is going to be doing a little bit of like a test for emergencies on campus with our neighbors in Westfield. So you might hear of that, you might get alerted by something. So it's just a test, and just so that you're aware and nothing's happening. But again, that's this Thursday, 9:30 a.m. to 9:45. It'll be through phone, if I'm not mistaken.
Chris Carroll.
Just another announcement, Westfield State Dining Instagram will no longer post menus on the story because the Nutri-Slice is up and there's menu includes the DC from here on out.
Any further announcements? Haley.
199 days until commencement.
All right. Roll call.
Caitlin Egan.
Here.
Timothy Allen. Isabella Patel.
Here.
Scott Dwan. Nick Palumbo. Anderson Delaire. Gage Glanville. Justin Wald. Crystal Mills. Naomi Britta. Travis McLaughlin. Patty Soa. Ben Burnham. Jacayla Leary. Ariane Baker. Abby Glashan.
Here.
Desiree Brown.
Here.
Fabian Morales.
Here.
Haley Kane.
Here.
Isabella Moniz.
Here.
James McDonald.
Here.
Loic Black. Savannah Souza. Miles Jordan. Gavin Fazio. Jacob Constant.
Here.
Austin Morgan. Brandon Rita. Maggie Roberts.
Here.
Daniel Lyons.
Here.
Liam Connor. Angela Hayes.
Here.
Chris Pira.
Here.
If there's no additional business, I call to adjourn the meeting until November 7th, 2023. So they won't be by their grade.
Yeah.